Ready, buddy? 1, 2. It's 6 a.m. Dope. Hello, everybody. It is now January 2nd, which I get the day off today because this is the day we have New Year's for work. So we got home from Charlie and I immediately took a nap with this one on my couch for several hours. It's 11:30 now. I'm not at all looking great today. I have no intention to change how I look today, so that's fun. But you know what happens when you take a nap with a bird? The camera doesn't focus. That's what happens. What happens when you take a nap with a bird is well, there was already these holes. Now there's a bigger one. I don't know how well you can see that hole there. Nice big old hole. You want to talk about what you've done? But she actually did a really good fly today in the house because I was taking down my Christmas lights because I was putting everything in the boxes for storage as I'm cleaning. And she did a full lap around my kitchen, around here, and then came to my arm. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to continue with the room and the Osouji. This is our plan. We've got to do this. So, what I was thinking though, because I was having my paperback problem, because I have all these paperbacks, is some of them I might scatter with the colors, but this chair is really my issue. I have this shelf over here next to my bedside table. It has books that I accidentally like bought first, even though they're not the first in the series on it, and usually my TBR is on that one. What I think I'll do is I'll move that and move this other thing that I have that holds my shoes, but I don't need all these shoes. Right now it's actually holding Mambo's little play area, but I can move this on top of her temporary cage. This is her travel cage. Take this, put it behind, because this is just storing the shoes that I'm just like seasonally I don't need. So I could do that and then put the shelf on top of it so you can still see them. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to attempt to do, and the battery is going to die. So 1 second. Although this battery is not great either. I'm charging both my spares apparently. So anyway, we're going to move this in. I'm going to take out a few shoes and move that chair a little bit. The chair is just, it's so big and I don't really have a good spot for it. But instead of having that over here, I'll put like something else to be my bedside table. But yeah, need to do that. Really need to go through this stuff. I'm so overwhelmed. Overwhelmed by everything. And I gotta clean your cage today. So I'm probably not gonna like do montage-y stuff this time just because the batteries are not gonna last. So this is the before. Here you go. Here's a before. Before here. Before. 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 Also, I gotta do laundry, so I gotta start that. Yeah, yikes. So, progress. I've got this shelf all done. I was going through my clothes. Ma'am, this is not a place for birds. This is my sock drawer. Oi. Oi. Oi, you can't be in here. This is not your spot. Ma'am, I have to put my socks away. Excuse me. Hey. Hey. No going in there. This is, I can close you in. Okay, bye. Oh, where is she? Is she coming out? Okay, bye. Is she coming out? Stop. It's so hard to do anything in this house with a bird. What are you doing? This is not your place. This is my sock drawer. Ta-da-da-da. We're finally nice, clean, organized. I've got all the stuff in here organized. Nice situations. Organized all my sewing crap. It's all good. And I deep clean, obviously. I mean, obviously, you can't really tell what I deep cleaned. I am not quite happy about this situation here, but I don't have anywhere else to put this freaking chair. So, yeah. For now, we're just gonna use the chair. Battery's gonna die. But since we're vlogging, I have finished 2 books. Yesterday, I finished How the King of Elfheim Learn to Hate Stories, which is a bunch of short stories featuring Cardan from The Cruel Prince. It's fun. It's cute. I gave it 4 stars. I really like the art in this, though. The art, like, oh, where's some of the good art? There's some really good art that's in here, and I really liked that. Not much else to say about it. Then, I thought I was going to finish this one before the year was out, but I ended up not because I got so many things. But that is The Crown's Fate. See, I already took off the dust jacket and everything, so that dust jacket is in that tub. But this is the sequel to The Crown's Game. It is duology. It is a Russian fantasy duology, historical Russia, with the Romanovs. Well, yes, it is a Romanov, but it's still fictional. And I like this one less than I like the first one, I will say. There was a really dramatic character change. Granted, it all kind of like comes together in the end. I just am not a fan of some of the tropes. There is a love triangle in this. Not my favorite thing. There is this whole like, oh, the men can only reconcile once the girl is in danger kind of thing. Not my favorite trope. But it was believable within the story, I should say. I do like Evelyn Skye's writing, though. Like, her writing... Told you that battery was gonna go. Anyway, her writing style, I did really enjoy. I think it's very beautiful. She has a lot of good imagery, especially for like the magic. So the first book is like magic competition sort of situation, kind of night circus-y, where there are 2 enchanters in Russia that must compete to be the royal enchanter, basically. But magic is also still hidden from all of Russia, so it's like a secret role. Really kind of weird how that situation works, but it does. And they kind of compete in a little bit of a game of trying to kill the other with enchantments that are also very, like, out there. So it was very night circus that way. And they both had their own, like, mentors that were kind of moving the pieces around as well. So it gave me night circus vibes. But I really like, I like night circus. They're different vibes, but like base storyline, like if you break down the bare bones of it, the skeleton, yes, similar. And then it really takes a turn in Crown's Fate, where now one of the enchanters who technically lost in the first book is kind of gone evil now. Because they were fed an energy from an evil character, but it's not fully explained how that, I guess it kind of is insinuated. I just wasn't a fan of that, and the motivation of the evil being, she doesn't love me, but she does, she just didn't say it, and it's a misinterpretation, character telling them the wrong information, making everything worse, so... Those kinds of tropes are not my favorite, but in the end, as a whole story, it all does work out really well. It works together as well. You still kind of know, if you know Russian history, you're like, yeah, that uprising ain't over, but we'll let you have that little happy ever after for now. We know what happens in Russia. Yeah, so those are the first 2 books that I have finished in 2023 so far. I do intend to finish the other book that I'm reading right now, but that is not going to be a good review. I can tell you that much. It's going to be scathing. And then I'm going to start another audiobook, because I am going to finish cleaning up the rest of the house, just because through everything, things got a little messy. But I don't have to deep clean. I just have to do a basic quick clean, and then we can get back to doing other stuff that I want to do. But yeah, I do like how my shelves turned out here. By the way, this is my queer shelf. I decided this was all queer. And then everything else is just kind of in the midst there. But I do have my indies up the top, except for these 3, because those are also my queer indies there. I've tried to keep some like trilogies and series together. Like these are both incomplete series, and yeah. So those are paperbacks. That's how the paperbacks are being done. I don't need the shoes that are in this thing for now, and I can always pull the chair away and open it up. So yeah, we're clean. We have deep clean. We have finished Osouji 2 days late, but we have finished Osouji. Hooray! I really wish I had been able to finish this earlier, but life got in the way. So, alright, on to just cleaning up the rest of the stuff. We're gonna make some din din. I'm gonna make some protein pasta that I have. I'm gonna make some ziti. But there's a pasta out there now called Protein Plus or something. It's protein pasta. So it's pasta I can eat. And I'm happy about that. So I can make my ziti! Woo! And then we can chill for the rest of the night and do my own things. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to be working on building my new goal tracker and reading tracker, because I haven't been able to sit down and do that yet. But we'll probably spin a wheel and rotate things between like the physical reading and just getting this really bad book out of the way. I'm really sad about it being a bad book, because it's like from a guy that I know, and the guy's great. He's a great fun guy. The writing is really bad. This is not a good story. So we're just gonna chug through and get that one done, and move on. Okay. Da 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 da. ZD is done. Sort of. It's done as it's gonna get for me, because I'm hungry and it's almost 6 o'clock and we have to edit this video still. What you doing? Surprise! Trying to burrow into that? No. In the meantime, I've been working on my book tracker here. I might go in later. It's a lot. I've never actually done one on Google Sheets before, so learning some of the ins and outs of this is a little bit difficult, but I'm going to eat some food now. But yeah, everything is clean. We're good. We're clean. We're finally able to exist and do my own stuff and stop being stressed about cleaning. Because it's done, right? Where are you going? Are you gonna hide under that pillow? Okay. Yeah, so I think I will end vlog today here. Let me know what you would like to discuss tomorrow. I do have some other topics. I do work tomorrow, so tomorrow's video will probably be very short. But yeah, well, hold up. No, yeah, I am gonna end it now. If I finish Cassidy Chronicles tonight, I will review it in tomorrow's video. For this lovely daily vlog challenge. Yeah, cool. All right, how's your new year going so far? Put it in the comments. What do you want to talk about tomorrow? Put that in the comments as well, and all that jazz. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye.